Hello and welcome to 30 Minutes. Welcome back. We're here with you live and direct. And of course, we're talking about the trending conversations that are happening on social media and everything that you guys have been talking about. And we give you the good and unfortunately the bad. Take, for instance, the 14-year-old boy who was given 36 lashes. Wow, we're going to get into that. But I am Melissa Awad, and I'm here with the amazing
AJ Sapon. And as well, as we're talking about such issues of human interest, we shall be going to a different side of the world. Our brothers and sisters in Nigeria have a few brands that are going head-to-head, and I mean head-to-head, in a Twitter war, #BangWars. We'll be bringing you all those details. I just absolutely love it when big brands decide to take it to the streets of social media. And a lot more are going to be coming through. So let us know your thoughts. #30 minutes, 30 minutes. And as well on social media at CityTVGH on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And also hit us up. Me, AJ Sapon, and Melissa, and Melly Mel for real. All this coming on the next 30 minutes right here on 30 Minutes.
You're coming in.
Also, starting it off with a very interesting situation. So a 14-year-old boy of St. James Anglican Primary School in Sheshi Akontombra district in the Western region was beaten 36 times. That was the stroke of the cane by a police officer. Reason, because he was fighting with his schoolmate or so, and he decided not to stop when he was told to. So those are the pictures of the boy after the lashes, 36 lashes on his back. How graphic it is. And he came home, apparently his father told us on City FM that he came home with blood on his back, like his school uniform was soaked with blood. They took it off only to find out this was it, and he explained what had happened. I'm so appalled. Like, this police has been in the news for all the wrong reasons, from the assault of the lady in the banking hall to now this. I'm like, why? Why do you have to beat the child?
So just, you know, sometimes there's this saying that they say it takes a whole village to raise a child. But this isn't the case.
Not at all.
Like, what reason do you have? I mean, I feel like this falls under police brutality.
Like, can you not speak to the parents before you even touch the child? And how would you react? Let us know on social media. How would you react if a police officer decided to discipline your child by lashing them 36 times?
Oh, no.
If it was me, me and you will taste the kings as well, because my child, that doesn't work that way. But social media has been reacting about this particular one. So do let your thoughts be known. #30 minutes. Tweet at us and let us know your thoughts. But Mel, how would you react?
I don't know if I'm allowed to say it on camera. I don't want anyone saying
we'll go there.
Yeah, let's just leave it at that. No. Let's just leave it at that. No.
But social media thoughts are coming through because, man, people have been heated about this particular issue. So starting it off very shortly with our very first one, and is John Terry. He says, this is unacceptable. The Ghana Police Service has clearly lost it, and those behind this incident must face the music. There's so much indiscipline in the Ghana police. Ghanaians have lost faith in them. They must quickly redeem their image. I think he was trying to say. And moving on to more social media commentary.
Once you get yourself in that uniform, you think you're above the law, and so you mistreat people. Sadly, we live in a country where people like this go unpunished, and so others think they can also misbehave. These people in authority only trample on the poor and less privileged, and the law can't even fight for them. It's a shame.
Absolutely.
Wow. Moving on to some more social media commentary. It's rather unfortunate, but the thing is, assuming this guy went home straight after school without fighting a classmate, which is even wrong to do that in school, I don't think he would have received those whips. Let's not be quick to judge. But even still, I don't think that calls for any justification. But moving on, but your thoughts are welcome, of course. And we have from Brad Frederick. This is more serious than Midland case. The commander shouldn't go scot-free.
And he absolutely wouldn't.
And from Celestina, those people saying the commander should be praised for correcting the boys should wait till they do that to their children. Then they can even go and wash the feet of the policeman. A child is to be beaten when wrong for correction, not to be brutalized. You cause more harm than good in the end. And yes, there's a clear difference between brutalization and correction. Moving on to some more social media commentary.
From Caesarean Dior Princess, well, I guess the police did not know what policing is about anymore. Punishment is not a part of their jurisdiction. They may caution, but punishment is beyond their jurisdiction. Even heads of schools are expected to keep records of the nature of the offense committed by the students and the number of lashes received. Going on into more social media commentary, Emmanuel says the impression is being created that our policemen are not trained to be civil in the discharge of their duties. This has to be seriously looked at in terms of what their post-training behaviors turn out to be. Absolutely. Well, Hotidis 10 says when a nation turns its police recruitment into bribe your way into the service, you'll continue to have such persons as law enforcers. In the end, they will bring their frustrations on the civilians if they don't find fulfillment in the service. That I absolutely agree with you. Pogo says the police have taken the law into their hands for far too long. Absolutely. Christodia says if you can do this to a young boy for fighting his mate after school hours, which of course is normal with every child, what will you then do to an armed robber? Brutality of Ghanaians must stop.
Absolutely.
I absolutely agree with that.
Agree 100%. And someone made a good point. They said, what was it? Punishment is not part of the jurisdiction. It's not. That's not up to you to determine that.
Absolutely.
I mean, out there in the open like that.
You're supposed, you're supposed to. Then, if it's even in a way bad or whatever it is, then you know there are other ways you can escalate this particular incident. But if it's an incident of two kids fighting, I mean,
boys,
at some point it's like, can you not just step in there and like, just separate them? Like,
wow.
Okay. But ASP Dixon Obeng, that is the particular police officer who sanctioned this, is saying, or at least has been interdicted by the IGP. So there are going to be more investigations going into this, and he will be facing disciplinary sanctions. So that is absolutely a good thing to note. We are happy that at least the more these allegations of police brutality come, the faster the IGP is working to ensure that he stems all these fires.
Yes. But it's unfortunate that it's becoming almost an occurrence. Hopefully it just gets to just stop. It's getting out of hand.
Well, people are commenting, and we are bringing it straight to you. So let us know your thoughts as well. Hashtag 30 minutes. So starting it off.
I love it when my son returns home. I love it when my son returns home with such correction. Any child who returns home in such a mood is blessed for life, and will preach to the world that fighting is a bad thing. The entire world is fighting today just because there was no early correction from Muta Ignatius. Wow.
Hey, Muta.
Okay, from Obed Mensa. All those in support of this shameful and barbaric action by the police should bow their heads in shame. Corporal punishment doesn't always ensure discipline, but can make people timid, fearful, and lethargic later in life if not done well. I couldn't agree with you more there. From Princess Asante. Can we just dissolve Ghana Police? Oh, wow. Can we just dissolve Ghana Police like the GFA? Then we can begin serious recruitment with competent people. What country is this? Well, I don't know about dissolving Ghana Police. And from Rashid, 15 lashes would have been meaningful. I'm sure the boy is a known stubborn boy. The police didn't mean harm. It was purely for correctional purposes. Please don't get too emotional about this. Some of us had worse beatings, especially those of us who attended public schools. Okay, moving on to some more from Sir Joseph. What impudence? What at all is wrong with our police? From the junior rank to even the senior rank, they must know that they are not above the laws of Ghana and cannot just do what pleases them. The IGP must sit up. Yes. Moving on, and from Cyrus Silas, police brutality must stop. Please, Your Excellency, just dissolve the police service. Can we import Let me start again. Can we import police personnel from China? Wow. I haven't heard of that suggestion before, but yes, this social media commentary. So a lot of you are not in favor. We had one comment that said that actually they're in favor of, and that they'll be happy if their son came home with such a discipline. But let us know your thoughts. Don't forget to hashtag 30 minutes. That's hashtag 30 minutes. And City TV, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Let's continue on the conversation. AJ, some people are in favor.
Yes, and I'm very surprised. I was literally like, okay, if your child comes home, you'll be happy about this. Has any of your kids come home with this, and have you reacted that way? No. I would love to. It's easy to say when you're saying it hypothetically. Oh, my child will be beating. Okay, it's nice, but it's very different if you're the parent, and then that's what's happening. But there's a whole lot of conversations going on social media, and I'll be bringing it to you very shortly. Trying to pull it up, but of course, keep tweeting, Facebooking, hashtagging 30 minutes, and as well on City TV GH on all our various social media handles.
But AJ, I'm itching to say something.
Please, okay, tell me.
It's a big deal. It's a big deal. Okay. I'm excited. Relax. Maybe soon come. But guess what, guys? So we are having, I wish I had a drum roll. Funky, there we go, Funky and Fresh, guys. Funky and Fresh. If you don't know about Funky and Fresh, it is a huge dance party.
Have they been hiding?
Where have you been under? It is huge, and it is tomorrow, Friday the 27th at 7 p.m. Labadi Beach Hotel. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and all the other friends. It's going to be amazing. And AJ, I hope you're going to be there.
Of course.
But wait, can you dance?
Yo, you see, the kind of moves I'm about to break out tomorrow, you can only experience it in the flesh. Like me and my cameraman Alan, we're about to do the two-step. We'll do the electric slide. We're gonna do it all. I'm gonna be funky.
Can you see Alan?
Fresh. Alan is doing his own two-step behind.
I don't know what to.
Maybe it's alright. You'll see it live and live in color tomorrow if you come around.
Maybe it's a three-step. Okay, so but quickly before we show you a clip of what you guys have been missing, hashtag us if you want to see a dance battle between myself and AJ. She said she's good.
No, she went there.
So hashtag 30 minutes. AJ Sapong and Melly Mel for real. Let us know if you want it to happen. If we get more than 10 yeses,
15
yeses, we'll do it. We'll battle it out on the dance floor.
This Friday at 7 p.m. we will be at the Labadi Beach Hotel.
This Friday, instead of being stuck in Friday's traffic, how about you come over to the Labadi Beach Hotel at exactly 7 p.m. because DJ Armani is going to make you funky and fresh.
Join us for the Funky and Fresh. It's this Friday. We jamming with DJ Armani. Trust me, you don't want to miss it.
Funky and Fresh. We're going to boogie down to your mama calls. Labadi Beach Hotel, 7 p.m. DJ Armani will be giving us the jam. You have no excuse not to be there. I will be, and I'll be boogieing it down.
Freedom.
Oh yeah, I'm already jamming. Can't wait for Friday the 27th. It's the Funky and Fresh. Woo! DJ Armani, Labadi Beach. 7 p.m. Charlie, why are you missing out? Come watch me do the electric slide. Charlie, Charlie, the dance finished. But I'll do the royal dance when you show up. Yeah? All right. Friday, Labadi Beach, 27th, DJ Armani, Godfrey Akoto Boafo. What are you waiting for? Everybody wants to watch me dance, people. Go!
My name is Shatta One.
Godfrey Akoto Boafo.
Wow.
Hey.
If these are the moves he's bringing, I'm even scared.
I'm scared. I don't know if I should be scared or deeply be disturbed.
But if you want to see some of your presenters, hosts from City TV, City FM, you have to be there because they will be hopefully getting it down on the dance floor. I'm not going to mention any names, but come and check it out and have a great time.
Absolutely. A great time is definitely going to be guaranteed. And when we come back, talking of a great time, I think some brands on social media may be having a little too great a time. In Nigeria, brands are battling out Amano versus Amano, Amaga versus Amaga on Twitter. And I'll be giving you all the details about this right here on 30 Minutes. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
The City FM Literacy Challenge is back. Are you a JHS student? Are you willing to contribute to change? What would you do if you were the president of Ghana? Do you want to win a whopping 10,000 Ghana cedis? If yes, then participate in the Literacy Challenge 2018. Level 1. The year is 2035. The law allows people below age 40 to contest the presidency. As a presidential candidate in a general election, in no less than 600 words, write your manifesto speech. Remember, letter must be in your own handwriting, must be endorsed by a parent or guardian. Add your full contact details and post to the Literacy Challenge, P.O. Box GP 14123 Accra Central, or drop it off at the front desk of City FM at the Braka behind the police station. Level 2. The top 50 students selected from all over Ghana shall take a written general knowledge quiz. And finally, Level 3. The top 10 students shall compete in the classic quiz competition to win the ultimate prize of 10,000 Ghana cedis. The Literacy Challenge is powered by 97.3 City FM and sponsored by Data Bank Edifund and MoneyGram with support from City TV. Closing date for entries is Friday, 10th August 2018. Call 0205-973-973 for more inquiries. Terms and conditions apply.
Every Thursday night on City TV, you're welcome to join women from different backgrounds and opinions as they weigh in on your relationship issues. Watch Sister Sister as the ladies get real with issues about love, marriage, betrayal, sex, dating, trust, finances, and more. Join Jessica and her sisters for City TV's all-women talk show, Sister Sister, every Thursday at 7 p.m. Also, live on 97.3 City FM.
You're tuning in to 30 Minutes right here on City TV. My name is AJ Kwako-Sapot. I'm here with Melissa Ward, and together we bring you all the trending social media conversations right here on the show. And now we're going into a very interesting one. It is about branding. Well, branding has seemed to be taken to a whole new other level with social media in Nigeria. So on Nigerian Twitter, a particular bank decided to shade all the banks that it possibly can. So it started off with Sterling Bank PLC, who went shoot for the moon because become a star is the least you deserve. Welcome to hashtag Sterling Bank. So that is the artwork they put out on social media. However, the artwork seems to be having a lot of hitting shade at other banking brands. So I'll give you an explanation of it right now. So the shady part of it is all encircled in this next one. So it shows Access Bank on the left. GT Bank is the one of a man in a little prison. First Bank is the man on an elephant, Union Bank, and UBA. And then another, so that's the basically the 5 or 6 banks in there that they shaded with them saying, in shooting for the moon, men become stars. Wow. Yeah. But you would think that after this particular situation of them shading them, they decided that they're going to, take it to a different level. But don't you think that's just brilliant? The artwork, though.
Men become stars.
I think it has some connotation for their brand there, yeah. Right. But it's the shade, the way they
yeah. What's with the one? What was it? G something bank, the prison.
Yeah, what is that? Yeah. But moving into how the banks decided to reply, because they were not going to take a line down. So that's the original tweet that happened. Shoot for the moon, become a star is the least you deserve. Welcome to hashtag Sterling Bank. And then the banks decided to reply, starting with Access Bank PLC. They said, we will travel on an imaginary rocket too if we were one customer, microfinance bank. But with 10 million customers and counting, we rather bring the galaxy to you. Drops mic. Wow. Hashtag know your elders. You are worth it. Hashtag take tomorrow. They weren't joking. Well, First Bank Nigeria decides to reply saying, what an elder sees while sitting, a child cannot even see, even if he travels to the moon. Hashtag respect your elders. So the first one was know your elders. This one is respect your elders. Hashtag you first. And moved on into a different one, which is FCMB. And they said, you can't involve the boss, else you'll be fired. So they weren't even mentioned. So they said you can't mention us because, you know, we're the boss.
But they brought themselves.
They did, you know, they had to slide in there a little. Going on into another reply from Union Bank. He said, heading to the moon without a spacesuit, Jenny Mercies. Hashtag simply smarter, safer banking.
And I'm guessing that's their motto.
You know, that's just like God.
Wow, advertising.
Yes. And moved on to what GT Bank seems to have replied. It says, when your trust is guaranteed, secured across space and time, nobody is left behind. Others are left behind. When you serve just one customer, left to the dangers of space and time.
Wow.
Wow. I'm like, wow, that was a real shade. First Bank Nigeria came back and said, and straight into the trash can. Respect your elders, move over, next please you first. And it shows a rocket going straight into a trash can.
Wow.
The shade in all these tweets, man. I'm entertained and I'm very pleased. This is branding on a different level. You see, like the way they like know your elders. Respect your elders.
So, but you said branding on a different level. Could this be turned into something positive? They might find they get more sign-ups.
Exactly.
Each and every one of the banks may get more sign-ups in customers.
Absolutely. Because
I'm just saying.
The hashtag bank wars has been trending for a few days now. And then a lot of people are actually going, okay, this guy was shady enough. I think I want to bank with him. But social media has been reacting in different ways. And they have been doing the most amazing memes, but starting off with a classic who says, what I've learned from this hashtag bank wars, Sterling Bank is a savage. Union Bank is trying to say relevant. Access Bank, she Omo Age Mini. First Bank needs to fire whoever is handling their Twitter, waiting for GT Bank.
The First Bank doesn't even get
accolades. They're not even in the list. But going on.
From Diello Nathan, I still think Access Bank's reply to Sterling Shade is the worst. The one customer microfinance bank. So subtle. So many people don't understand it. The game is on. We're waiting for GT Bank. Oh wow!
The wait is
real entertainment. We have from Eduo Duo. Dear Echo Bank, no matter the temptation. Oh wow! Please don't join hashtag bank wars. Nah, me know why. Oh no, leave Echo out of it.
Yeah, you know, they're just sitting there somewhere, you know, just chilled.
From Habdo, someone said GT Bank is too busy debiting accounts and calculating profits to reply a shade tweet from Sterling Bank. They are always thinking about how to continuously make people's money reduce.
Oh, Charlie, the shade, man. Come on, guys.
We have, next time somebody tells you can't kill two birds with one stone, tell them you were alive when Sterling Bank killed multiple banks with one tweet. From Areke Jr.
Beautiful. Actually, beautiful. This reply I actually really identify with.
Ooh, moving on to some more social media commentary.
Slim Fit. For me, it's not even about the trolling. You can't help but admire the very deep and critical thoughts that must have been invested into the creative process for Sterling Bank to come up with that artwork. From a creative perspective, they've earned my respect. Charlie, you're right about that. Or going into Coldness_V, but Niger Twitter is still the best. No matter how bored you are, one drama will make you smile or sad. Which one is bank war again? My brother asked me. Moving on to Olua, Penny says, come to think of it, Sterling Bank has the least followers compared to GT Bank and the rest. And they drew first blood. Please. This one, a small bank, big God.
Wow. Hey, Niger.
That's funny. Going on into more social media, comment from Old Teokes says, Nigerian bank tweeting about taking customers to space when they can't have functioning ATMs on Earth. People are themselves are not even trolling the banks. How interesting.
The shade is real.
Going into final comments, a few last comments, and it says, if this hashtag bank wars was a battle of networks and Airtel started its MTN and Etisalat to reply the shade in time, Glo received the memo a week later.
What's a wow?
Going into Trailer Jam show saying Sterling Bank drew first blood in this hashtag bank war, but I'm not sure they were ready for these comebacks. Trust me, my brother, I don't think anyone was sure was ready for these comebacks. Like the timing, man, the time. And final one going to from Uncle Savage saying, if you like, go and use Sterling Bank's ATM card to withdraw on any of Access, Union or First Bank ATM. They will debit you, then tell you to go and collect your cash from the moon.
Wow.
But actually, I would do
Savage.
that. I would do that if I owned one of these banks. But
Wow.
it didn't even end there in terms of these reactions. Some people decided to go some more and do memes about it. So we're going to go in shortly into some more memes about these particular reactions. Some people, went all turbo savage on it.
But I mean, that's what Twitter is all about. Twitter is it's all about the memes and the... Oh, here we go.
But before anything at all, you see, when the people were waiting for GT Bank to reply, they actually seem to have reported them to the Central Bank of Nigeria.
Hey.
So Sterling pulled down this artwork. They said, "Dear fellow bankers, it has come to our attention that the post on our official Twitter handle on July 20th, caption in shooting for the moon, men become stars, has been interpreted in ways other than intended, thereby causing discomfort to you and your customers. As an organization that aspires to the highest standard of professionalism, it was neither our intention to show any bank in a bad light, nor exploit the power of social media or to misrepresent other banks. We remain committed to building an organization that enables our youth find expression, and will continue to do this in the most responsible fashion." So it's nice to see they apologize for those whose likeness and logos and buildings featured in the referenced text or artwork in this particular one.
So what I'm interpreting here is that it wasn't deliberate.
They are saying it wasn't,
Yeah.
but we all know it was. Hashtag shady, shady, shade. We're going into more social media memes about this, particularly because it seems that, people went to go and chook. So from Okoru Kelechi says, last, this is the only trustworthy bank in Nigeria. And he's talking about a power bank.
Hey.
Going into more social media commentary, King of the Beardless says, Sterling Bank that gets customers only during NYSC registration started hashtag bank wars.
Look at the child.
Again, goes back to small bank, big gods. Franny says, hashtag bank wars, Heritage, Zenith, Diamond, UB and EcoBank right now are just chalk saying, waiting concern me. Moving into more social media commentary, and as Dear Sterling Bank, on behalf of millions of Nigerians, creative minds across the world, I hereby demand that you unveil the identity of the content creator, graphic designer of the below design. He deserves a national recognition. Moving on to more social media commentary. When should we tell our friends on Facebook about hashtag backwards? Oh, Charlie, Facebook is not that late. More social media commentary. Wait, Access Bank just called Sterling Bank a one-customer microfinance bank. I'm in pain. Another social media account goes on to say that when Keystone Bank tries to join the banter, other banks, out, red card, we are not allowed to troll. And final commentary on that. And then we
it was just getting so good.
I know, right?
It was just getting so good. But Niger Twitter is, I use the term lit.
They are always, I think social media in general allows us unveil ourselves in a way we let it loose.
That's all. Speaking of letting loose, funky and fresh, yes.
But yes, tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, is Funky and Fresh. Woo! Come and see us break out our hottest dance moves, grab the best drinks, fantastic food, everything else in between. And of course, on the turntables is the one and only DJ Armani.
Yes.
It's going to be hot, it's going to be fun, it's going to be funky, it's going to be fresh.
Yeah, so like I said before, thank you for the amazing encouragement. As I said before, if you want to see AJ and I break it down, dance battle, break it down on the dance floor, because AJ is claiming to have moves. I haven't seen it yet. Hashtag us, hashtag 30 minutes, and make sure you hashtag us and also tag us AJ Sapong and Melly Mel for real. And if we get about 15 of you guys
we're going to be doing, all that.
Let us know, guys, and we're going to do that for you. So come out and have a great time. It's been 30 minutes. Don't forget City TV, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and also hashtag 30 minutes. Myself, Melissa Awad,
and AJ Sapon. Keep watching City TV. Taking a look at what to expect tomorrow. Funky and Fresh. Catch you tomorrow.
Tell you what happened.
This Friday at 7 p.m., we will be at the Labadi Beach Hotel.
This Friday, instead of being stuck in Friday's traffic, how about you come over to the Labadi Beach Hotel at exactly 7 p.m. because DJ Armani is going to make you funky and fresh.
Join us for the Funky and Fresh. It's this Friday. We jamming with DJ Armani. Trust me, you don't want to miss it.
Funky and Fresh. We're going to boogie down to your mama cause. Labadi Beach Hotel, 7 p.m. DJ Armani.
Hello and welcome to 2020 News here on City TV. My name is Michael Obudu. Coming up, one person feared dead and 6 others injured after a Kia truck loaded with cement blocks ran into some hawkers at Ashaman Market. Also, National Democratic Congress describes the passing of former Vice President Kwesi Amissah-Arthur as a big blow to the party. To the details. Now, one person is feared dead and 6 others injured after a Kia truck loaded with cement blocks ran into some hawkers at Ashaman Market. The incident, which occurred this morning, was as a result of a brake failure of the Kia truck when the driver reportedly lost his balance. The Ashaman Divisional Police is investigating the incident, while a manhunt has been launched to arrest the truck driver, who is currently at large. Here are some eyewitnesses. And away from that, the National Democratic Congress has described the passing of former Vice President Kwesi Amissah-Arthur as a big blow. The remains of the former Vice President has been laid in state at the Accra International Conference Center ahead of a burial service tomorrow. Hundreds of sympathizers have thronged the conference center as they file past the body to pay their last respect. Mr. Amissah-Arthur died at the 37 Military Hospital after collapsing at the gym. Speaking to City News at the conference center, Chairman of the NDC, Kofi Portoffe, said Amissah-Arthur was a treasure to the party.
I'm describing him as a person. Sometimes his death makes you lose even your thoughts and words that you should use. Because Amissah-Arthur is entirely a symbol of humility. He has a very deep understanding of the challenges that face us as Ghanaians. And he spends his time, his mind, helping us to make sure that we carry everybody along in this country, that the unity of this country does not become a mirage, that we as members of the NDC who work with him should not live in any illusion. We should believe that we are serving our countrymen and women, and that we should do that with a peaceful posture.
City News has also been speaking to some dignitaries who paid their last respect to the late Vice President.
Kwesi Amissah-Arthur was the one who launched the Ghana Household Registry and the Child and Family Welfare Policy. Very dedicated, very efficient, always gave us the financial and economic perspective of our social protection and child-related programs. And I'm really very grateful to have worked under him. It's a very tragic loss. He has served his country well. And let's emulate this perfect public